I know it's a little bit early, but all right, I'm gonna get on here. Check it out. All right, so what you guys up to? Middle of the week, and let's see how this one goes. I know it's a little bit early. I want to get things started off soon and get this straightened out. All right, so I went to Domino's. I got some cheesy bread, jalapeno and bacon cheesy bread, and I got some pepperoni and olive and salami and pineapple. So I got those to go. All right, so we'll just wait for you guys to come in. It's probably gonna file in a little bit. All right. I know sometimes it takes a minute for the stuff to get out. All right, so here is the salami and pineapple. It's like forbidden. Everybody says, no, pineapple. And what's the other? Pepperoni olive. Nothing real fancy tonight. And I got some, like I said, cheesy bread. And I got some ranch to go with it. Let's see how that goes. I don't know if I've really tried the ranch. I know it's like ranch and pizza. It's kind of like a thing. Oh, maybe you guys like that one? Yeah. All right, is this thing going? Someone say something in the chat. I'm hoping the chat's going. I don't know. Sometimes we got that trouble, and hopefully it will not. It will not. Oh yeah, there you go. All right, hey Steve. It's a little bit of cheesy bread. That's the end. It doesn't have a lot, but no. Hey Omega. No, didn't win it. Actually, I do have a free pizza. It's bacon and jalapeno cheese bread. They got feta and spinach and another one. Nah. This is part of the $6.99 deal. You can get one for $6.99. Cheese bread, pizza, 2-topping pizza, garlic. I don't know. They got the special. That's what I got. $6.99 a piece for a medium 2-topping, or pasta, bread, chicken wings, whatever. Mix and match them. Not bad. See if I can get the... It's carry out. I think it's delivery too, but you have to pay a delivery charge. And mine's just down the road, so it's not that far. It's like a 5-minute drive. I know with that they they have a minimum. If you want a delivery, you have to get $20 worth of delivery, at least $25 worth of delivery, and then you have to pay like $6 delivery charge. Excuse me. Hey, Roxanne. Well, actually, it's been nice today. Perfect weather. It was only in the 70s. Nice and breezy. Not hot at all. Yeah, but it's by the weekend it's going to be up into like 95, so it's like up and down. Anyway. Yeah, it's like a momentary low, I guess. I don't doubt it. I wanted to show you guys a couple of things I got today. I sent away to a company, and I got some more dice. And these are cool. First of all, I got the one. You didn't really see it in the thumbnail too much. This is, these are cool. These are glow-in-the-dark dice. You charge them up and then they glow like the neon green. You could kind of see that. These come in a test tube. They had different colors. They were fluorescent, so that wasn't too bad. That's kind of cool. And then I sent out away for a mystery set. These are cool. They're perfect for me. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it real well. They have, I'll take one of them out. Really cool. See if you can see it real good. In the middle, each one of them has, and these are cool, a little mini hamburger. There's a hamburger in the middle of the dice when you roll. Yeah. I also have another set that I bought from another one that is glow in the dark in this bag. And that one's a reddish one. So now I got a whole bunch of dice. And I did see a thing that said, yes, I need this many dice. Everybody, whenever you play, yeah, see, here's the one. You can see it's red, and then that glows that color. One was cool. I was gonna wait for those. Now I got them all in the simulated leatherette. So yes. Anyway, hey Roxanne, how's it going? How you guys doing? So hopefully everybody's been having a good week. I am drinking mystery soda, and this is cheesy bread, garlic, or jalapeno and bacon cheesy bread, and I got pizza too. That one's pretty good. A little bit of ranch to go. And you guys will see some more stuff. There's another review coming up in about a half hour. If you saw what I did the other day was beer chips. That was rather interesting. They actually tasted like beer. I think they were import from China or Thailand. I don't remember the one. I bought it at a website. They had a lot of weird drinks and chips, and yeah, they were. I mean, straight up smell like beer chips. And it had like a kind of a beer coating on it. A little bit sweet too, with like sugar. I don't know if it would go good in dip. It'd probably just be okay. It was a small bag. It was cool. There is another. There is another one coming up. You will see that. Strange chip review. strange drink reviews. A lot of different stuff coming up. And I did the breakfast sandwiches from Jack in the Box. Now, I've heard something from Jack in the Box, some rumblings. Now, apparently not till next week, though. And I heard from, I'm in a group, and I saw that Jack in the Box going to be bringing stuff back, and they're doing new things, and I guess they're discontinuing some stuff, too. But should be interesting, but I think it probably be another week before they change the menu. Still not up in the app. And I know Taco Bell just put out their beefy, crunchy burrito due to popular demand. I also heard they were going to be doing a dipping taco. Now, well, it was all the limited item stuff that they have. I think the breakfast biscuits, and I think they are pulling the one of the Snoop's and Munchie meals going away. That's not surprising. So go out and get it quick while you can. Yeah. So what else? Still got a bunch of other stuff coming up. That one's weird. What did I see? Some new stuff coming out too. Yeah. They need to change up their menu. They need to get like real authentic Mexican stuff. That's what I'm saying. Chorizo, shredded pork, something like that. Shrimp, fish tacos. They need to go whole 9 yards. But what they're doing is they're just recycling everything. So it's just the way it is. And I'm sure the nacho fries, yeah. Nacho fries will be back. I don't think so. I haven't heard anything new from Wendy's. And McDonald's, as you know, they've got a lot of stuff out. I've got reviews. I just got to get to them. So, what else? Carl's Jr. Another one. Yeah. Yeah, Carl's Jr.'s, yeah, that's pricey. So, yeah, not too much other stuff. And, you know, Burger King had its nuggets and its other stuff. I haven't really heard anything new from them. I've heard some rumblings about new Doritos and some new other chips as well. Pringles has new ones, and I was gonna get them, but they want way too much. And I haven't seen them on, I saw 2 of them on Walmart, but you know. I will have to take a look. And here you guys, I'll give you guys a sneak preview. I got something new from my favorite company. You can go there, repsports.com, use the code RAISE4DREW, get 15% off. I got a new one. Melon Apple Shock. And these guys look worried. They had another one a little while back. It was called Frankensour. It was kind of like the same thing. zombie kind of weird. And then they had Zomboos. That was the other one. Yeah, kind of like the mix of it. So it's watermelon and sour apple. Yeah. If you use my code, you get 15% off, and I get a small commission. But they have just more than drinks. They've got shirts, hats, workout gear, vitamin supplements, drinkware, can holders, flags, decoration, lots of different swag. And I did eat the one pancakes. They were weird flavored pancakes and just all kinds of stuff. They always got it. We'll check that out. And a few other sodas. You will be seeing another one coming up really soon. I think Saturday. And all I'll tell you is, woo! Woo! So that's it. That was a fun one to do. The woo. And then yeah, it does. It also owns Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, KFC. There's another one that goes with it. Because a lot of times they're combined. Yeah, Pepsi owns all of those. Because mine's like a KFC, A&W. So it's all Yum Brands, Pizza Hut. They are all combined under one banner. So, yeah, a lot of times they'll have it together. Well, I think Long John Silver's is another one too. But we don't have that in this area, so. Anyway. I used to work for Pizza Hut long time ago. Back in the 90s. When I got my paycheck, it was, yeah, Yum Brand, Pizza Hut, KFC, whatever else they had, I don't know. Wasn't very much back then. I think I got paid like, I want to say $4.20 an hour. Back in the 90s, $4.25 an hour. Not very much. Well, they still portioned everything out, pre-measured. I had to make the dough. We had to weigh it out to a certain percentage every time. After a while, I kind of did it in my sleep, just knew how to cut a portion of it. And it's like, boom, right on the nose. So they had, yeah, dough, and then the sauce was all pre-measured, and the amount of pepperonis and all that. Mm-hmm. And when I went to college, I went to Arizona. That was a right to work state, and I think they paid $3.90 an hour. And the rent was really cheap back there. It was like $250, $300 a month. And you could live off of that kind of wage. But now, $15, $18 an hour, I think. Most places anyway. Even like, you know, the fast food places I saw, where I go, Nations the other day, it was like $18 an hour starting. And I think it was part-time. So. Yeah, it's all not cheap anymore, yeah. No, you can't. And gas and well, even if you got the electric cars, you got to deal with that. Oh, anyway. Yeah. I don't know. Have to have your own company, have to have your own merchandise, I guess. I was thinking of stuff for merchandise the other day. I gotta work it out. I don't know. But I've seen an explosion of all kinds of weird things and different items, t-shirts, strange stuff. Oh, I haven't even started. Not even gonna do it. I was just thinking. Thinking out loud. You know, maybe, I don't know. Yeah. But everybody's got a catchphrase. Everybody's got their merch, special items. If you don't have a catchphrase, you're not happening. Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking. I gotta think about it. Some people just sell everything, you know. Merchandising. What the heck did I see? I saw merchandising for Spaceballs, even though they're not supposed to have it. It was Spaceballs the coffee cup. Spaceballs the breakfast cereal. That was one thing Lucas said when he gave him the rights to do the Spaceballs. He said, no merchandising ever. You can't have anything with Spaceballs. No t-shirts, no action figures, nothing. Yeah. Spaceballs the flamethrower. Spaceballs the toilet paper. Would have been pretty good though. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm not into the whole merchandising and businessing and all that. Some people get way into it. I mean, they do a pay-per-view. They want you to donate. They want you to, you know, send up everything. It is. And customizing it's not cheap either. So a couple of t-shirts that I've been looking at, kind of like that. Actually, I ordered one and it got canceled because apparently I ordered it from the wrong website, and it was copyright infringement. But I didn't understand why they were selling under their website under a different thing. I guess they were trying to trick you into selling it. It wasn't official merchandise. No, I'm not. That's the problem. I have no artistic ability at all. Can't do graphic design worth a darn. I would have to hire someone to do that. I'd have to say, hey, here's what I want. See if you could do it. Yeah, I mean, well, it was weird because it was on Zazzle. And I ordered the one thing, and it was like, said, okay, your order's gone through. And then all of a sudden I get a note that says, we canceled your order because it wasn't through the official website. It wasn't an official marketing one. And then I had to go to the official webpage and order it through their official website. It's for a Warner Brothers product. I don't know. I guess they put it on there and they had a special deal, and they had to work out the licensing thing. Yeah, that'd be cool. I wish I was really good at it. I wish I knew how to design and do the graphics and all that. I can't draw worth a darn. Not good at animating. I'm not good at anything. So I would have to hire other people or have other people do it for me or work out a collab with somebody. Hi, Tazzy. All right, so I think I'm gonna have that's the cheesy bread. I'll have one of these. This is salami and pineapple. Not bad. If I could have a theme song and music and animation and all that, that would be cool. But yeah, I'm not that big. I'm not real big in all that stuff. Like I said, it's not a this, like I said, a little bit of salami and pineapple. I'll have the rest for the morning. I didn't really have anything to eat today. I had chicken dinner, but that was, you know. So, well, some people do not like pineapple. Same with like anchovies. No anchovies. I won't get it, so don't worry. No anchovies, no other things they have. I know Japan puts weird things on their on their pizza. I don't think Domino's does New York. Yeah, pretty much. That's all it is. I know Papa John's does New York style. We got a couple other local ones that do New York. Supposed to fold it over, big and flat. And we don't have a Pizza Hut anymore, so can't have that. We actually had one called New York Pizza. Oh yeah, and don't they have Tony's? Original Tony's, the new Tony's Pizzeria. Well, yeah. We don't have a lot here, though. We don't have fine dining steakhouses and... okay. We have a couple of little ones, but nothing super fancy. We used to have one, but it closed. That was at a winery. It was a real fancy place, and my friend used to work there. He said he got really good tips out there. Easily below $200 on dinner. Because you get wine and you get, your steak and dinner and the whole big course meal. He used to get good tips, and he worked as just a busboy. They used to have concerts there too, but they don't do that anymore. We have a couple of little local ones, but not very many. Maybe one day I might try one of them. There's one that I really want to try that's been there for a long time. What else do they have? Oh, they have a few other, like, local pizzerias. They got one that's a Chicago-style deep dish one. They got one that's like big crust pizza. They got Indian pizza places around here, like with curry and all that different stuff. So, yeah, a little bit different. And some of them are like gourmet. Or I could go to Costco, get their $1.50. $1.50 for a slice and a Coke. All right. This one is just pepperoni and olive. Nothing real fancy there, but... yeah, or I haven't been to Costco in a long time, really. I wouldn't be able to live in a city, any city, especially New York. I would not do good in big cities. I hate driving in city traffic. I don't like the congestion, all the people there. I would be a nervous wreck. Expensive too, as well. And I don't like to have to take a subway or be so crowded that driving is like almost impossible. Yeah, I went down to San Francisco. I didn't like that. Not a fan of that. So, like I said, I like the smaller, rural communities. Oh, I know. I have not been to San Francisco for quite a while. I'm not planning on going there. Oh, they can keep it. There were a couple good places like in the outskirts of them. I haven't been to them though. I think ever since everything got shut down, they kind of went downhill. There was one, it was a international food place, and they had like a building, and they got all these different food stalls and stuff in there, and it was everything from like Greek food to Chinese food to, you know, like Persian, Italian, Hofbrau, depending on what stand you went to. They had a lot of different stuff in there. I remember going in there, and then, you know, they were getting like Chinese food, Japanese food, pizza, Italian, sandwiches, noodles, whatever. Different food stalls. So be kind of weird though. Hey, cooking. Just having a little pizza tonight. Yeah, so, but I haven't been back there ever since they kind of closed them up. I think a lot of the ones went away too. So, really? I have not been to major cities on the East Coast, though. I've been to Ohio. I think I've been through Chicago, but yeah. Went to Hawaii. So yeah, that was kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna take a break for the take a break from the pizza for a minute. Woo. Maybe I'll have some in a little bit. But yeah, this was kind of cool. I got the guys. Some of you guys didn't see this earlier. I got these glow in the dark. You have to charge them up. They come in a test tube. Is that I think it was called Legend Dice. They had all kinds of weird ones and things in the middle. Like this one's got mini cheeseburgers. You can see the mini cheeseburgers inside the dice. Yeah, see. The lettuce, the hamburger, the poppy seeds on top. Yeah, kind of cool. So got those, and then they had metal ones, metallic. They had ones that charged up, had lit up, all that fun stuff. So yeah, a lot of different design and things like that. So what else? It's not 12 o'clock yet, is it? No, not quite. It will be. Will be in about a minute. You'll see a new review coming up in about a minute. And I'm trying to remember what it was. I don't remember if it was what I'm thinking or not. Hey, Christian. Nah, not really a new toy. I just sent away from different dice. These glow in the dark. And these have hamburgers in the middle. Kind of cool. All right, there we go. New review. I'm trying to remember what it was now. Well, no, I actually put it under a light and let it kind of charge up, and then it did glow. Same with these other dice I got from the other one. And then I got a whole bunch of cool ones in here. I got the red one, and this one's got weird dice too. It's got multiple sided. It's got a 30-sided one, a bigger one, and it's got a yeah, here's a double double color, and then there was another one that's like a 18-sided or something. But I got a lot of cool stuff out there. So they've got lots of different sets. Some of them you just paid for shipping, and yeah. I held it up under the light for a minute, and it did glow. Oh yeah, here's this other weird. This is a weird one. It's like 24-sided. Here's the other one. You can see the orange, and then it kind of glows in green. Same thing, you have to put it under a light. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Like I said, this was cool in the in this bag. Cool. So now I got a lot of dice. Not that I'm ever going to use them, but I could use it to pick out hot sauces or something like that, I guess. Well, yeah, it was just, I just happened to see it on there, and it was like they were giving away free dice because they were moving their inventory, and just had to pay the shipping charge, and normally it was like $25 for a set of dice. They even had some that you could customize. I don't know. Kind of cool. Not really free, you had to pay shipping. And some of them you had to pay all the thing. They were like, they had weird ones. One was like cheddar cheese, had little divots in it. Yeah. This one's cool because it's got little hamburgers. Perfect. Didn't even know that. I just told them to do a random dice, and they picked hamburgers in the middle. I've seen the Lord of the Rings one. It's got fluorescent in it, I think. Like what this is fluorescent. You can see how it glows, the green and the blue. But you can't really see because the lights are too bright. You got to charge them under a lamp for a little while. So anyway, that's, yeah, you could. Yeah, it was luck of the draw. I had no say in it. I just said, pick me a random dice, and it was like, okay, cool. So that was cool. Okay, yeah. They kind of, yeah, that fluorescent kind of day glow green, whatever it was. They had other colors you could pick too. It was like blue and green and yellow and something else. Now, that's a whole different thing. They charge money for that. I think they have websites for those. Neurosis. And I'll give you guys another hint. I did try something. Spot on. So different. I don't know. Hey, Hazy. I don't know if I've tried the grape. I did try the grape. I did try the grape Sour Patch Kids, and I tried the peach Sour Patch Kids. So, yeah, a lot of weird stuff too. And I got some other. They were not too bad. I did a review a little while ago. You can go back and look and see if it's there. I've done a couple of candies and Sour Patch and what else? Haribo, Trolley, jelly beans, all kinds of different stuff. So they're always coming out with something weird or new. So yeah. Like I said, I'm taking a break from the pizza a little bit tonight. So I had the cheesy bread and I had a different one. Yeah, that was weird. I found them. They were gummy, the gummy crawlers with liquid in the middle. They got some other ones too that I've got to try. Ooze. They're tubes with ooze in the middle. I have some other gummy ones that I got to try. I think clouds and something else. I have tried the gushers. They're like the mystery gushers and sour and like fruit by the foot they have. So maybe. Nah, that would be like for Professor. I don't know. But this one's kind of cool. Makes you think of when you go to like a restaurant. And then you have to rent the tux, or they gave you the thing or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I got the other one too. I don't know if I don't know what one you like better. Hang on. Here. I don't know if you like that one or I found out this is like Rocky. Okay. Do a quick change of heads. All right. There. Hey, yo, Adrian. Yeah, I got to fight again. No, I didn't know you was coming. Hey, Mickey. Where are you, Mickey? You got to cut me, Mick. Must break you. Go for it. Absolutely. Yo, Adrian. Yeah, this one's kind of cool. This is the leather hat. Anyway. Yeah, it was just they had a Rocky marathon over the weekend, I think. I was watching the really bad ones. Rocky Balboa and Rocky 5. One where he fought the punk, and then the other one where he was like washed up. Those were not as good. I do have sunglasses here. Yeah, here we go. All right. There. I like Ivan Drago. He only said like 3 words in the whole thing, but yeah. Hey, Scenic. Yeah, Ivan Drago, he only said like 3 words in the whole movie. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I got another one that's only got one, so I got two different kinds. I have this one too. Only got the so I got the 2 and the 1. Yeah. I'll have to Scotch guard this or something if I go out. I don't know. Or I could put an umbrella on top of it, I guess. Hey, Boyden. So yeah, pretty cool. And yeah, I haven't seen too much else. New series. There for a while, they were doing all these weird challenges and stuff like that. Rocky actually did do a Dolph Lundgren did a show where he had to like do physical challenges. That was stupid. And Rocky did one too, I think. Sylvester Stallone had to have the people doing all the different. Well, I'm not going out, so. Although no, he had medical issues. I think he was diagnosed with something and he's fighting it. I think it was cancer or something. I read something about that. You always think of him as a big, strong guy from, Rocky. Yeah, when you got to do Armor All or whatever. Yeah, well, back if you watched it, back in the old days, they were doing the training and he was doing the old-fashioned stuff and the other guy was, doing all the shooting up and everything. So. Yeah, every once in a while they'll run a marathon or something like that. Yeah, he was in like the first 2 or 3, I don't know. Don't do it. Don't do the steroids. You will not like it. Arnold's proof. Don't do the steroids. They are not good for you. Don't do that. Put on the muscle suit. Put on the muscle suit, It's got the pecs and the the padded shoulders. Work your triceps and your biceps. Show them you're not a girly man. That's right. Or you could do the elevator shoes like Undercover Brother. Oh yeah, you could get all those supplements and additives and powders and stuff like that for the workouts. Both Beefcake 3000. Beefcake. Beefcake, beefcake. End up like Cartman. You don't want to do that. Be a blob on the floor and no, not good. No. I did briefly. I did a hyper sleep or something like that from Ray's. Some of those supplement powders and stuff they had. But that's about it. Nah, I don't get into all that, weight gain and energy boost and all that other thing. Like when you go to, what is it, Jamba Juice or one of those, and would you like a protein boost? Would you like some powders? They're always asking you, do you want a energy boost? Do you want a weight boost? Do you want a, I don't know, all this different boosts and stuff that they add in there. Spirulina, all the all natural stuff. I don't know. I don't know that that does anything for me, but yeah, if you want to go holistic, you try all those weird additives and stuff. Yeah. Never got into that. But it's big business. I know you go to GNC or one of those places and they got all those powders. Oop. Uh-oh. Hang on, guys. Got technical difficulties. I have not either. Lost a plug. There we go. I lost a plug, that's all. Yeah, there's light. It's just the ring light. The plug's not real great. Sometimes it falls. It's okay now. So what else? Yeah, I never got into that whole protein powder thing. Yeah, it's okay. Some of the plugs are just not real great. Charging blocks don't fit real right. But what else? Yeah, go to the, I don't know, take Kung Fu. I was watching those the other day, man. They had a ninja marathon on too last night. I hadn't seen some of those for a while. They had the master on of ninja back in the 80s. That was like, that dude was in everything. One of my personal favorites was Enter the Ninja, Revenge of the Ninja, Ninja 3 Domination, which was pretty bad. But I watched that one other too, Pray for Death. Nah, it's not that bad. It's just under the table. We hardly use it. No biggie. But I don't know. These were all 80s back when they had the ninja craze and everybody was having it. Chuck Norris, Bruce Lee. Yeah, not really in the 80s, but they had a big craze for the ninja thing. American Ninja, what was it? American Ninja 2, 3, 4. Yes, everybody was kung fu fighting. Did you ever see They Call Me Bruce and They Still Call Me Bruce? Classic comedy, silly, stupid. They had another one called Kentucky Fried Movie, which was a spoof on kung fu movies. And yeah, They Call Me Bruce was silly because it was like spoof on commercials and all that stuff. Look at me, I'm Oriental. My right hand, I could break your nose. My left foot, I kick you in your head. Yeah, great flick. Some of those old ones. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's no biggie. So what else? Yeah, I know I put the review out, but I can't remember what it was now. I don't remember if it was the energy drink or was it something else? Oh, I don't know, maybe snacks. I think it was snacks. I don't even remember now. I forgot. Did so many different videos in the last couple of days. I was just like, stringing them together. Yeah, if you ever watched the movie, one of my classic favorites is The Last Dragon. Epic movie, classic movie. You don't need all that kung fu. Smith and Wesson will take care of you right quick. But Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Great flick. One of my all-time favorites. That's like I have like a top 5, I guess. So yeah, Highlander, Star Trek 2, Last Dragon, a couple of comedies as well. Enter the Ninja, that's another classic. The original Conan, some of those other ones. No, not really. Nah, he wasn't in any of those. Die Hard, yeah, that was okay. But yeah, the old time ones when they had Golden Globus and Cannonville. Not Bruce Willis. That was what's his name? Stiller. Ben Stiller and the look. Magnum. One look. I can't turn left. Yeah, Owen Wilson was in it too. It's glorious. Oh yeah, the dummies. Of course, A Karate Kid was one of the original one was good. That one was great. Back in the old days. Remember, don't mess with the Zohan. Don't mess with the Zohan. I killed a phantom. I know that one. You no kill phantom. I feel phantom. You know what? The other one that was really was funny, but a lot of people said it was stupid. I laughed. I liked it. It was funny. It was called Master of Disguise. I don't know if you ever watch it. It's Dana Carvey. It had Brett Spiner was the villain. He did all kinds of different disguises and all that stuff. Do you deep fry hand grenades? I don't know. Yeah, that one was good. I don't know. There's just like action films and all that stuff. Back from the 80s, that was like a big action. Bruce Willis, Chuck Norris, American Ninja. Yeah, hummus is chickpeas and tahini. And like lemon juice, I guess. Falafel. Those are actually not bad. I like hummus. I like falafels. Do you like the juice? Yeah, he like the juice. Get the gyros. Pita bread, pretzels, sourdough bread. He's got Sony guts. That's right. Sony guts. So yeah, you can very versatile. Hummus. Hummus. So you could try that out. If you've ever made it, it's different. Fizzy bubbly. Disco break time. Yes, I have. I've had we have a place here called the Afghan that I go to every once in a while. It's a little expensive, but I go. You can get shish kebabs, hummus, baba ganoush. It's got Afghan potato salad, which is like vinegar based. The bread, all kinds of different stuff. It's actually really good. Very expensive though. It's like about $20 for a small plate. I haven't been there for quite a while. I go there for special occasion like birthday and falafels, gyros, all that kind of stuff too. I've tried a couple around here. They're not as good. It is. You can't really taste. It's not really like eggplant where it's really tastes a lot like eggplant. It's mushy. It's mostly the olive oil. It goes pretty good. Sour cream. Yeah, all that other stuff. It goes good. I've had that. I've had a couple other things. A little bit, mostly, but it tastes like oil. It tastes like oil. So try it once in a while. Get a falafel. Get a gyro. Get some baba ganoush. Get some pita bread. Hummus. I don't know. They got all kinds of different ones. You can even get it at the store. They have it where you can get like spicy lemon juice, all kinds of different ones. Yeah, tzatziki. I make a good homemade tzatziki. That's not that bad. It's a lot of work though. To have cucumbers, you have to have fresh mint, yogurt, good yogurt, and garlic mostly. You can add lemon juice as well, but you gotta chop it all up. You gotta mix it all together, and then you gotta let it sit for a little while. It's a lot of chopping. It's a lot of work. No, no, you put it on chicken or a pita sandwich. They call it chicken Slovaki. You grill up chicken pieces. You put it in pita bread. You can even put it in tortilla if you really wanted to. I don't know. I don't know the. I don't know the ins and outs of that one. I would have to look that up. So let's see what else. No, not really. I'm a mix. I'm a mix of different. I'm 4 different things, so not white. Not all that. Kosher wheat. I don't know. Is it kosher? I don't know. Does it have? Is it blessed by a priest? I don't know. Not really. Different countries. Not all white. Knishes, yeah. Blintzes. Oh my god, what was it? Smoke in a pancake? Bang in a blitz? Cigar in a crepe? Remember that one? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. All wrong. All wrong. Bong and a blitz. I like gold. Where is the father? Not the father of the father. That was a funny one too. I like that one. Gold member. Hadn't seen that one for a little while. I liked the first, the second one and the third one. The first one was eh. It was great though that he did all the different characters and the mini-me and they always got a different girl. And if you want to watch another one, watch Undercover Brother. That was a good one. Talking about being able to eat it with mayonnaise. Put the hot sauce on it. Hot sauce watch. I've seen some super hot sauces and stuff. I'm not trying to get into too much of the super hot stuff right now. I don't know. I'm trying to stay away from that. Can't take that super hot stuff anymore, I'm telling you. What did I have there? Oh, God. I made a mistake the other day eating the rest of that bag of Cheetos. Whew, that was not good. Flamin' Hot Puffs. Yeah, they're a little bit much. Yeah, I had those Flamin' Hot Cheetos Puffs. And I ate too many of them. I knew that was the problem. Oh, no. Yeah, you would. But I'm telling you, those wings are hot. That new Kickin' Wild Knockout? Was it Knockout Wild wings? Those were too damn hot. It was supposed to be like 5 of the hot peppers all combined. Scorpion, Reaper, Ghost Pepper. They were hot, and they really drenched them in the sauce. So if you get them, get the sauce on the side. Dip it in yourself. Otherwise, it's too much. But I know when I did that, what was it, Wingstop? Went to Wingstop, and I got like their... Yeah, I did. But I went to Wingstop, and you get like their mild or their hot or their buffalo sauce, and it's not that much. And it's like the one just below the hottest one is really not that bad. You get that atomic sauce, and it's like, it's totally different. It's like 5 times hotter than the super hot sauce. And there's like no in between. I was thinking, you take it down a level or 2 after that. No, it's like level, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. There's no gap. It's like the other ones were no problem. You get the atomic, and it's like, whoa, blows your mind. So you got to be careful on those things. So super hot ones, sometimes they are really super hot. Sometimes they're not. But yeah, that one was hot. I got to be careful, I guess, some of those. They'll really get you. They'll sneak up on you too. And some of them they do for a challenge for a reason. You're not meant to eat it. So be careful. I know there's a couple places around here that have wing challenges. I think there's one down in San Jose that was on Man versus Food. Smoke Eaters, I think is what it's called. They got a special super hot sauce, and you're supposed to not eat anything, not touch anything, no drinks for like 5 minutes, and just keep the sauce on your face and everything. I don't think I could do that. I would not be good. Just let it burn. Hey, Ranger. How's it going? Yeah, so just be careful with those super hot challenges, I'm telling you. They will do you in. So, yeah, I'm trying to not... I did that one, the Rain of Fire from Round Table. Those were pretty dang hot. They don't have that sauce anymore. I wish they would keep it. I don't know, so... I think they've really been kind of like toning down these super hot sauces because people are having exceptions to them. They don't like the hot stuff. And I can understand that. Some people just cannot handle hot. They're real wimps when it comes to the hot stuff. It's like, no. So anyway, just got to be careful. Take it slow. Yeah, so... Anyways, that was, yeah, the hot sauce, got to be careful. And I know there's different ones out there. I've seen the super hot sauces. Nope. They're all sleeping. Yep. Bathtub gin. Bootlegging. Remember that whole, back in the day, Smokey and the Bandit, it was illegal bootlegging of Coors beer east of Texas. Yeah, the beer chips were good. Now stay tuned. There will be another beer chip review sometime soon. I did find some other chips and some other weird ones. So you will see them. I did, yeah, the ghost pepper ones. Those were a little hot. Sent away for them. I've seen a lot of weird ones. Yeah. I don't think they're alcohol content, and I couldn't tell because it's all in different language. So I don't know. I don't think it is. I think it just has the flavoring. No alcohol, as far as I know. I still have some. Wasn't a very big bag for, I don't know, I think it was like $5 or $6. No. See, I still got. Them. Got one with the swag. Ray's swag. That's not the one. There's the Reaper, or the Ghost Pepper ones. I can still smell it. Yes, this is the beer flavored chips. It doesn't say anything about alcohol. They have the little label there, but then all this other stuff is in different language. So if it does say something about alcohol, you'd have to translate it. Wow, you can smell the beer on that. Whew. Pretty big chips too. Very ridges, big deep ridges. Oh yeah, I'm sure it is, but it does smell like it. And like I said, then I got this the ghost pepper chips. Not very many of those left. Just a few. Very small bag. Thailand. Yeah. Yeah, it just sat in the brine or whatever. Soaked up all that stuff. Now, I'll give you guys a sneak preview. So I got these ones. These are a whole different flavor. I got these ones. It's different than the regular ones. Still beer, but it's peach beer. White peach beer flavor. So you're getting into the delicacies or whatever. Those aren't as strong. More smells like more peach. More sweet. I guess it's like a lager or something. You know how they have all the pale ales and all the lagers and chocolate and whatever. Along the same lines, but it's different. Whole different makeup. It's really not that bad. The other one is straight up beer. Like it smells like a brewery. Peach beer's got a nice little sweet flavor to it. It's different. But it's basically the same chip, just peach beer. I've seen all kinds of different ones. Peach, amber ale, chocolate. I did a banana bread beer at one time. And they got all kinds of apricot. I don't know, there's a lot of different flavors and brands to them. But that was one of the ones that they had. No, they don't. No, they don't, and if you did, I'd be asleep. So that's why I don't do them. All that makes me sleepy. I'll fall asleep and then it'd be boring. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do something when I hit 5,000. But that's still a little ways away. Maybe by the end of the year. Not too far away. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, like I said, I still got about another 200. About another 200 or so. As I said, I'd fall asleep and then it'd be a very boring show. So, just not a party person. About the no, he shouldn't, because he would get demonetized in about 5 minutes. YouTube would go, can't do that on screen. And they'd pull the plug right away. No, but you can't do that kind of stuff on live on camera. No, but YouTube frowns upon forbidden subjects. They don't like that. They don't like copyright infringement. They don't like music. They don't like any kind of weapons. They don't like any kind of violence, anything like that. Illegal substances, legal or not, they don't like that. No excessive drinking, no excessive drugs or alcohol, none of that. There's certain standards. There's certain standards you gotta go by, so I don't want to step on any toes. I don't want any problems. There's still 1 or 2 videos that they would not monetize, and I don't understand why. One of them, I guess we were getting crazy. It was a live stream, And the other one was the Meow. The energy drink Meow. They didn't like that. I don't know why. It's the name. Hey, Kenneth. It was just the name of the drink, and wasn't that bad. I mean, come on, you guys. Woo! With Ric Flair styling and profiling, and they're objecting about a energy drink named after a cat. Okay, cool. Yeah, you gotta change it up every once in a while. Yeah, like I said, everybody's different. You do what you do. You know, everybody's priorities are different. Like I said, I'm not into all the partying and stuff like that. But if you want to do it, that's fine for you. Whatever floats your boat, whatever gets you high. Just make sure you got a place to put it. You could put it in a little container. It's for your weed. Yeah, you could put it in here. This would go good. Put it in your little test tube, I guess. Nah. You know, it's not for me. I don't really care for beer. Never really cared for the flavor of beer. I never really cared for the whole thing. I thought it was always just kind of very bitter. So, never really cared for it much. And I don't really go into the mixed drinks or the wine or any of that. So, just never got into it. Like I said, root beer, birch beer, all kinds of different stuff. Well, there you go. Sticky Icky. I think that was one of them. Yeah. Keep thinking of that. Old one from Three's Company. Got arrested for what? A can of what? A can of Biss? What's that? It was growing wild in the garden. That and the other one that was funny. One of my other favorite ones. You can't do it now. But they had the one Fred G. Sanford. He found it in the growing wild parsley. And Rollo wanted to smoke it. Tell you what, he said, we gotta burn it. We gotta get rid of the evidence. He says, Rollo, I'll get rid of the evidence. I'll take it. I'll put it in the little paper. I'll seal that up real good, and I'll smoke it. I get rid of it. I'm sure he did. Partially parsley. They had the cops. Excuse me. Can you explain what it was? Partially parsley? Was that partially parsley or was it probably? And then they ate it and they all got high. Smitty and Hoppy. There's a great team, I tell you. We got the Munchkins. That's the Munchies, Grady. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow. Hey, Tater. Oh no, I've got the Munchkins. Oh yeah, that was great. Classic episode. I love that one. Used to watch that all the time. Sanford and Son, All in the Family. Yeah, the old Jeffersons. They can't do that anymore. They're too PC and they edit it out. I was watching All in the Family on one of the network TVs. They didn't bleep it. They just blanked out when he used the N word. Guess they were just covering themselves. They didn't want to use it, even though, I mean, it was just how he referred to people, and yeah, they just blanked the word out. So, yeah. Anyway, back in the old days, you used to get away with that stuff, but now you can't. Everybody's too PC and too aware, and they don't want you using any of that questionable language. So anyway, I know I can't do it anymore. That's why all the new stuff, it doesn't fly. They have to be politically correct. They tried to redo All in the Family, and they had to rewrite the script and take out all the racial things and all the jokes. I even heard that I watched it. I didn't watch all of it. It was History of the World Part 2. They put it out on Hulu, I think it was. And they had to cut out all the Jewish jokes. They didn't want them referring to the Jewish jokes. They had to take all the innuendos out. They had to clean it up, make it for today's world. And Mel Brooks, back in, what was it, 70s? History of the World Part 1, Blazing Saddles and all that, he got away with all kinds of stuff. Now they can't do it. They have to clean it up, and they got to make it all PC. That was part of the fun, but yeah, people are way too sensitive now, so you can't get away with that. Be PC, you have to clean it up. You got to be non-racial, non-stereotype. You got to straight and narrow. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the way it is. I know when I used to work at this one place, boy, they were so sensitive about every little thing that you did. You couldn't hardly say anything. They're always like, can't say any word. People are going to take it the wrong way. Yeah, so unfortunately, that's what it is. Can't have those jokes anymore. Or, oh, you said something 30 years ago. You're in trouble. Yep. Yeah, because you said something 30 years ago when you were in college or something, I don't understand. I mean, words are not a bad thing. I don't know why everybody's so worried about words and everything that's out there. Yeah, like I said, everybody's, their own thing, and what people did or said 30 years ago, 100 years ago, 200 years ago, doesn't affect me. Just because they said something, don't get offended. I know some people are way overboard. Like I was reading that thing about Trader Joe's. They had to change the label because they got offended at the Trader Joe's was doing advertising, and they had different brands. It was not just Trader Joe's. It was Trader Jose, Trader Ming, Trader something else. It was for the different types of foods. They changed everything, and then the people said they got offended because it was stereotypical. So they made them change all the labels back to Trader Joe's because they felt Trader Ming and Trader Jose and whatever else was offensive, and they didn't like it. They made them change the whole label and just go by Trader Joe's. They couldn't go by the other label. Even though all the products out there, come on, Old Mexico. What else is the other one? El Monterey, all these different, Mexican brands, and Ling's Chinese food, and Mama Celeste. I mean, come on, look at what they did with Mrs. Butterworth and Aunt Jemima. You can't have that anymore. Yeah, the Trader Joe's had a different brand for their ethnic foods, and they made them change them all to Trader Joe's. They couldn't, because someone objected to the undertones of Trader Jose, Trader Ming, Trader, I forget what the other one was. They just didn't like it. Yeah, the Land O'Lakes, they made them change it from Mrs. Butterworth to Pearl Milling. No more Uncle Ben's. It's just converted rice. They can't do that anymore. No more Aunt Jemima. Can't refer to that anymore. They changed the label. Yeah, the Land O'Lakes, they changed that. And look at the football teams. They did that with the football teams too. And the baseball teams, they changed the names. Just because, they didn't like them. Been there for hundreds of years and no big deal. And all of a sudden, can't do that anymore. Yeah, well. So, just got to be careful. Make sure that you don't want to step on anybody's toes. Just keep your eyes open, though. So what else? I don't know. Yeah, I never got into the whole, millennials and Gen X and baby boomers and all that different things. Yeah, and the football teams too, they didn't like that. So I kind of understand it, but they're going a little bit too much. I know they did that one. It was funny. A long time ago, George Carlin did a routine about people being offended by certain things, and they couldn't call things anything anymore. You can't call it a manhole cover. You have to call it people hole cover. It's not a manual. It's a people you will or something like that. And you can't refer to the crayon colors. You have to be PC and you have to be generic for it. So rethink and rebrand everything. Don't want to offend anybody. Well, I'm sure you do, but like I said, you can't do it. So someone's always going to object to something. Yeah, you could call it. I think you should call it that. But a person hole cover, and you can't have men working. It has to have people working. So just be careful. I want to refer to it properly. Well, everybody's going to object to something. Everything you say, everything you do, somehow someone's going to complain. No, I know. But unfortunately, the world we live in, people are a little too sensitive. They get a little bit bent out of shape over certain things. There's Karens out there. There's communities. There's action groups, everything. I know some of them are taken a little bit too far. Changing names on a label. Come on, taking down statues, doing all this stuff. That's a little much. But unfortunately, got to go with what you got to go with. There's always going to be someone offended by something. So try not to get anybody mad. Keep your mouth shut. Just go about your business. I know, remember when I was working at the one, my boss told me all the time, shut up and do your job. And I shut up and I did my job, and then I got in trouble for not talking. So you can't win. I was told, shut up and do your jobs. Don't question anything, just do it. But then I was told, yeah, you're not friendly enough, you're not talkative enough, you're not talking to people. I said, well, I don't want to offend anybody by saying the wrong thing. So yeah, you just had to. It's a trade-off. Times when you got to bite your tongue, and then there's times when yes, my boss told me, shut up and do your job. You're not to question why, you're just to do it. I'm like, okay. And then he said, people are complaining, you're not friendly, you're not talking to people. I said, well, what was your instructions? Shut up and do your job. Well, you got to talk to them. It's not, hey, last time I did, I got in trouble. So what do you do? Well, that was years ago. It was a whole thing. I tried and it didn't, believe me, I get into stories. It was a whole nother issue. That was just from up above. They were a little bit too sensitive on some things. Like I said, fortunately, I worked graveyard. I didn't interact with many people, so it was okay. If I would have had to be in there during the day, I would have gone crazy because I would have had to talk to everybody. And I didn't want to get into all the politics and all the, ins and outs and who's seeing who and who's with who and what's this and gossip and all that. I couldn't get into that. I'm like, no. No. Like I said, many, many years ago. And there were some that were good and there were some that were bad. So there were there was a bunch of stuff, I'm telling you. And I was surprised about a lot of people. Things that happened all the time. So interesting. I have seen some stuff. But like I tried to stay away from all the office politics and all the, gossip and who's with who and who's not with who, and oh man, I stayed out of that. Then they were always making us sign something saying, oh, guess what? Here's a new policy. Just sign it. What if I don't sign it? No, you have to sign it. Well, what if I don't sign it? No, you have to sign it. What are they going to do? Fire me if I don't sign it? Well, let's not go there. Yeah, no, like I said, I stayed out of that whole thing about that, and all that stuff, and everybody's on everybody else's side and things were happening, and yeah, stayed out of that. Best to stay away from all that stuff. Stay out of the gossip. Don't get into it. Don't get involved. Mind your business. It's hard to do sometimes, but yeah, exactly. That was it. New policy, you got to sign off on that you've read it. You may not agree with it, but you've read it. It's like when you get a ticket from a cop. Sign here, it's not an admission of guilt, it's just that you'll promise to appear in court. Just sign it. And if you don't sign it, we're taking you to jail. that was really it. They would just say, okay, sign it, sign away your life. No, but that's what they would do. They would say, you need to sign it. Sometimes they weren't even there when things happen and they want you to sign it. It's like, okay. Yep. Sign it. Don't question. Just sign that you've read it. You acknowledge you've read it. Or you got your receipt that you've read the paper. Okay, I read it. I don't agree with it, but I've read it. And then, yeah, they always come back in that. And then sometimes I did question it, and I'd say, okay, show me in the policy that I signed that said, da 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 da. Well, it's not in the policy, but you need to do this. I didn't sign anything. Really, scribble it. Put your X here. Yeah, back in the day, man, they had you sign everything. I remember the one time I bought a house and it was pages and pages of things, and it was like all this stuff is saying, sign here verifying you're not a communist. Sign here you're not gonna do terroristic acts in your house. Sign here that you're not a member of a communist party. Sign here that you're not um, associated with any militaristic group. Sign here that you're not part of a, whatever. Da, 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 da. And there was all these things. You had to disclose about everything, papers and papers and papers. I was like, dang, man, how many more do we have to sign? But yeah, it was like the Patriot Act that was saying that you weren't going to use it for illegal meetings or assembling of nuclear weapons or something, I guess. They wouldn't be held responsible if you did. And I don't know, just a lot of stuff that they made you sign your life away. True. I mean, they got all that stuff that they want you to sign, and they'll acknowledge whether or not you are or you're not. Like when you go to the airport, did you pack your bags yourself? Yes. Anyone else tuck your luggage? No. So, always coming up with some kind of an exception. So let's see. That's about it for tonight. Like I said, I think I'm starting to slow down tonight, so I'll have to think about wrapping it up soon and get a little sleep. I know I was on a little bit early tonight, and hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit of sleep tonight. Not been as hot. That's the good part. Not been as hot. And I think it's only going to be in like the 75, 80 tomorrow. So not terribly hot. Been nice weather. And yeah, I'll have to see about, like I said, stocking up. I'm like almost out of ice cream and popsicles and stuff, but to take a look at that. Got lots to drink. So yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on that. Like I said, I still got all my drinks and stuff. Like I said, this one was okay. And yeah, so you'll see more reviews as well. I got a whole bunch up. I got it up, I think, through like Tuesday. Keep going, working on all the other stuff and all that. So you will see it soon. I will be back on Friday. Yeah, I'll be back on Friday. We'll do some more stuff. Like I said, I was just seeing what you guys are up to and just kind of relaxing and chilling a little bit tonight. And I'll be back Friday, and I have to work on some other stuff, get it all together. So feel free to take the poll, the newest poll. What was it? What's your favorite cake? That was a new one. Yeah, and the new reviews and all that are out there, so you can check that out. And just stay tuned for all the fun stuff. I got a couple of kind of interesting reviews coming up, so you'll see those as well. I believe Sunday is going to be a little bit of a long review, so stay tuned for that one. It's a little bit of a strange one. I took a little while to put it together, but I hope you guys will like it. Hope you guys like all the new reviews that are coming out and everything that's out there. So stay tuned for all the fun stuff, and stay tuned for Friday. We will have more fun. Can't even talk, so I gotta go get ready to go. All right, guys, have a good one. I'll see you Friday. Everybody continue to have a great week. All right, guys, I will see you soon, and I'm out of here because my voice is like gone. All right, guys, thanks for dropping in tonight. I'll see you all soon.